The power of silence. Five secret benefits of being silent. Always say less than necessary. If you read Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power, you presumably heard of this. There are times where it's unwise to be silent because it can arouse suspicion. But when done right, it's highly beneficial. This video entered depth about the 5 advantages of being silent. Number 1. You appear more powerful. Powerful people impress and intimidate by saying less. The more you say, the upper chance you've got of looking sort of a fool. If you hear someone constantly talking about how great he is, you'd think he's a narcissist or filled with crap. Louis XIV would always have his courtiers tremble in fear when delivering bad news. He would always say, "I shall see," and follow it with intimidating silence. He was a really powerful man, and his silence was one among the foundations of his power. Although you would possibly not be a king, you'll still use silence to seem more powerful. What you say will mean more and carry more weight once you say something, if you're often silent. People will often find you unpredictable and hard to read, and thus be more drawn to you. Number 2. You will learn to read people. If you're often silent, you'll often be listening and observing others. You can spot liars and see through people's true intentions because they could stumble trying to fill the silence. When you are silent, you've got the chance to read someone's visual communication and see if it matches the words they are saying. Over time, you'll start to note trends and may start reading people. Supported a couple of observations. The power to read someone may be a powerful skill you'll learn by being silent. The information you'll get from reading someone is powerful, and you'll use it to form someone more or less uncomfortable, counting on your intentions. Number 3. Once words are out, you can't take them back. You don't want to mention something you'll regret. Silence may be a good way to assist with self-control. Sometimes, your superiors might mistreat you, and you would like to attack within the moment. You might feel satisfied within the moment after lashing out, but it's not well worth the price to pay within the future. Serving your ego only takes you extra far away from the items you would like in life. Hold your tongue, calm down, then respectfully hold your ground. Make sure you've got a strategic response instead of just vent your emotions. Even if your superior is within the wrong, venting your emotions can make things worse. Address things properly and confirm they create it up to you. If you're often mistreated though, you ought to leave. Number 4. You will be an excellent listener and other people will love lecture you. If you read Dale Carnegie's The Way to Win Friends and Influence People, you would possibly remember the story of Dale lecture a florist at a banquet. Dale was mostly listening the entire time, while the florist would talk on and on. At the top of the party, the florist would continue to inform the host, Dale was one among the best conversationalists he ever spoke to. Dale got praised for being silent most of the time, and you'll replicate an equivalent situation. People want to be heard and understood. By being silent and listening, you'll make the opposite person feel good as they are speaking. If you're comfortable talking less and listening more, you'll appear more charismatic. Number 5. Silence may be a great negotiation tool. In negotiations, both parties want something from the opposite. Long drawn-out pauses are awkward and uncomfortable for both parties. If you'll be comfortable with the silence, you'll have the whip hand in negotiating. It is attribute to fill the barren of silence, therefore the other side will get nervous and may cave into what you would like. The silence will make it appear that the opposite party needs you quite you would like them. You can also use the silence to plan out what you would like to mention next. If you finish up talking tons instead, the opposite side can see that you simply could be nervous, and they will have the whip hand in negotiations. You don't want to be giving an excessive amount of information away, because it can and can be used against you. Are you somebody who talks tons or someone that's more silent? Comment below, and if you enjoyed this video, inspect my other videos.